Yeah, welcome back to another video and Happy New Year in 2025. And we're in Sherdley Park today, and the reason I wanted to do this little video, not done a video for quite a while really because of busy things, a couple of railway walks and tunnels we've done back end of last year, and we've got loads planned for this year, so I wanted to just to start it off really. And here we are in the park across the way from where I live in Sherdley Park in St Helens, and the snow's come down for 2025, and as you can see, just covering the complete park, and it's about a foot deep. But I'm going to have a wander, let the video run, and all the paths you can see are all iced up, so we'll stick on the grass, and you can see the rain coming down a bit now as well. But do you reckon there's more snow due this afternoon? But we'll have to wait and see. So we'll just have a wander in Sherdley Park, and I'm not going to tell you all the history. I've done Sherdley Park a couple of times on Mark's railway trails and places of interest, so if you want to know the full history of Sherdley Park, just check it out. But this is a walk I've done many times, and so lucky to have these places right on your doorstep. And I grew up behind Taylor Park, which is a massive park, and now live behind Sherdley Park. So I've always had a park behind us really, where you take for granted sometimes where you live, and you shouldn't. There's the woods just over there. If you follow the woods round, it will take you to one of the lakes in Sherdley Park, which is very popular for all the kiddies feeding the ducks, and it leads on to the children's area. So this is the happy side of the park, and Sherdley Park, it's like kind of in three parts really. You've got this side that leads, I'll take you across in a minute, to the hill that leads down to the first lake really, and there's also like a small pond as well as you go across to the other side. And then right in the corner is what we call the sinister side of Sherdley Park. Well, years ago there used to be a very deep pond, and I'm going back way back. There was a lot of suicides there, and we call it, I think it's Delft Wood area, and it's very sinister. If you walk through it, you just get a really bad feeling when you're walking through that wood. And the amount of times I've walked through it with people and never mention it, they always said, you always feel like there's somebody watching you. It's, you know, it doesn't feel right, and that's what we call the dark side of Sherdley Park, and that's just behind the golf course, the golf range that leads to McDonald's in St Helens. You can see a lot of people have already been out the hill. Everybody be sledging there today. I've done it many times with my son Daniel when he was growing up as well. But the woods I was showing you before, this will lead right round to here, and they've done like a nice walkway now around it. You can see all the fences put up, and this takes you all the way in. Whoop. You can just see all the fences is put up all the way around. We'll go around and have a look, and then we'll come back up. Like I say, it's just a short video because it's snowing. It's nice to get it on beginning of the year. This is the overgrown part of the lake really, and I think they've left it like that a lot for wildlife. and it's like their corner really where nobody can get to it, but as you go further round, as you can see, all the trees that have come down, they've just left, so like I say, it's for wildlife really. Bit of a quiet spot for them. We just amble round. A bit of rain coming down. Or is it off the trees or all the snow defrosting a bit? It's still quite warm, to be honest with you. There we go. And they put like loads of jetties on here now where you can actually stand out and have a look, which is good. You just see one here what they built. And you can stand out and look at the little lake really. There's another jetty over there. And you get a lot of people here, kids feeding ducks, you can just see over there. And right across there just leads on to like the kiddies area really, swings there and like a keep fit centre over there. But we'll go amble back round, and it's only, like I say, a quick video today. It's a few years since I've done Sherdley Park, so it's nice to see the changes that's been implemented really. We'll go back up now. Like I say, that just takes you around. We'll go back up and across. But yeah, you're sure lucky to have, like I said, these parks on your doorstep. You take it for granted and you can just see all the snowmen. Oh, is it snow women? You can't say snowmen now, can you? But we will. It's a snowman. What people's built. And you can see everybody having fun here on all the sledges. And I've been on this hill many times with Danny. We used to play football on the top with our dog Prince. Every night coming home from work I'll be up here with a ball, kicking a ball, for years with our Daniel. But just look, it's like a postcard setting, that, isn't it? You can just see all the people on the sledges. It's a really good shot, and you get quite a lot of people on here. You can see it. There's the kiddies area was on about over there. Keep fit area to the left. Skateboard ramp, which is still here. And then if you go right behind the trees, that'll take you to the park restaurant that I've told you about many times. But just look at these lot having fun here. On the sledges. And we're just going to walk through here, scoot through here. Bit muddy underfoot. Just look at all the snowmen that everybody's built. How cool. You see all the snowmen over there as well that people's built. But we're going to cut through the woods here now and splicing all the sledges back out. And more people coming again. All the snowmen, what they've built. I'll just pause it here a minute. And here we go. It's I just want to cut the you get a lot of children on, you got to be so careful when you're videoing these days as well. So, and this takes you through Now to the other little pond that's hidden in Sherdley. A lot of people don't know it's here. All the drops coming down off the trees. Again, I used to walk around here for years, dog walking, so I know Sherdley Park like the back of my hand. And we're not going to do the full walk today, it's just showing you what it's like in winter, and get some great shots for your photography around here in winter as well. Wheel cut across here now. Well, I've had obviously a lot of rain beforehand, so oh, wet feet. There we go, here's the other pond, and I remember talking to a ranger once around here, and he said don't underestimate how deep them ponds are. Squirrel there just scooting along. You'll see it move in a minute when I get a bit closer. There he goes. Two of them right up a tree. Hiding on the other side. Oh. Where's he gone? Has he gone up? They're hiding right on the other side. Get round and you'll see him. There they are, just on the tree. If I zoom my camera in, you'll see it. See it just perched there. You can just see it there, can't you? Just hiding. But we've got you. But yeah, these like a big pond really, but I always remember the ranger saying don't underestimate. They don't look very deep, but in the middle there is some really deep parts to it, and especially when it's icy, I certainly wouldn't go walking on it, you know. As the sign says, dangerous thin ice. And they've done quite a lot in Sherdley recently. They put a lot of steps in to, you know, to follow the route round really, and some new information boards, which is always good to see. I'll just leave that on there, and you could pause that on your TV and zoom in on it. And all these places of interest still around Sherdley Park. If you look at the front now, that's sadly gone. That was knocked down, but the original walls are still there. The old Sherdley farmhouse, which goes back to I think 1890, that's still there. And the coat of arms is still there in the gardens, and there's like a Japanese garden at the top end as well. And there you go, there's the map of Sherdley as well. But yeah, it just gives you the full history of Sherdley Park really. 336 acres, which is only a fraction of the original Sherdley Park, which dated back to 1873. And Sherdley Park was left to the people of St Helens, and apparently it cannot be sold or built on, which is so good with all the housing developments now springing up everywhere and losing so much of places like this. But there you go, you can just see it, what leads down to, I'd say, like a big pond really, but like I said, don't underestimate how deep some of them are. And we'll just cut across here. Like I said, it's just a short video today, just to get out, get some fresh air, but to see Sherdley Park in winter, which is great. There we go, and we're back up. Golf range just over there, And that's Delft Wood I was talking about, is just down that path there. Very sinister part of Sherdley Park, unfortunately. And if you want another full history of that, I've got the full video on Mark's Railway Trails and Places of Interest that tells you all the history about it. But it did get filled in the end because the amount of suicides in that pond, like I said, they were very deep, like the one we've just passed. This just takes us back out. And like I say, just a little video to get it on the blog reel to start one off for 2025. And places of interest where I live. It's always good to look back on. Here's the path that you can't see now, but there they all are, still sledging. Wheel cuts across. And if you see the walls in front of you and it's showing you that like small cottage, that's where it was, sadly long gone. But yeah, you're so lucky to have places like this over the road. Open your back door, you're here. Great in summer, and if you ever get the chance, go to the park restaurant. Breakfast's amazing. And if you're wondering what the little shed is there, that's a little cycle hub. In summer you can get bikes out there and have a whiz round Sherdley Park. Whoop. Dead boggy and slippy. Get back in the snow. It's easiest to walk in. I'm just going to take it to the front now for Sherdley Park, and then we'll cut off. I'm going to pause it and I'm going to take you to another place of interest for me around the corner again from where I live, and we'll do a quick video around there as well, just while we're out and about this morning. I'll take you to the three statues that always look good this time of year, and the bench, and it's just highlighting St Helens as a town really, and what St Helens is renowned for really. And if you're wondering what that is, you'll notice when you go up to it, and I'll show it you. There you go. Pilkington's glass on the left, obviously, which my dad worked for many years. Johnny Vegas, the comedian, in the middle, and obviously St Helens Rugby League is what St Helens is all about really. And here's the walls I talked about before, where the cottage used to be at the side. No longer here, but the original walls are still here. And the cottage would have been roughly about here, but the original walls are still here, as you can see. I don't think there's any dates on them, I've looked many times, but you can just see where the original gates would have been on either side as well, and the cottage would have been round about here that you see on the photograph. There's the cycle hub. So I'm just going to pause it here from Sherdley Park in January 2025. Happy New Year, Hope it's a good one. Everybody's having a bit of fun here. I'm having a walk with the kids. I'm gonna go down here now, and I'm gonna take you to somewhere else, which is a real, favourite of mine, place of interest as well.